Two things we're going to talk about today real quick. I want you guys, let's bring it a little bit tighter, okay? So some of you will not understand this. If you do understand this, you can change your life very quickly. So for the last thousands of years, there were people, very small, select few, that studied. They were scholars. They were called maybe mystics in some cultures. But basically what they did is studied universal laws. Okay? Everybody's kind of familiar now, if you guys had seen the movie The Secret, the Law of Attraction, these type of things. So these are there's universal laws that we cannot break. That if we break them, we have to pay the penalties. And if we work with them, we get to reap the benefits. Now, I'd say only about 1 out of 1,000 people in the world understand some of these laws. But they're always working. They're always, everything in our life goes through law. There are no chances, okay? So with our goals and the things that we're doing in this club, I want to talk about a couple laws that will change all of your life if you can understand them. The average person does not use them. Superior human beings do use them in everything they do in life, okay? And the first law we're going to talk about is the law of correspondence. Has anybody heard of it? No. Okay. I'm sure you've heard of this. As within, so without. As above, so below. Anybody know that? That's the law of correspondence. It's in the Bible. Okay? And what it says is, whatever's going on in here is going to reflect in your reality. Okay? What's going on inside of you is going to happen on the outside. And here's the thing that people don't understand is, this is what most people do. Probably about 99 out of 100, even more than that. That they try to change things on the outside before they change things on the inside. But everything that's going on in our lives right now, even how you're receiving this, depends on what's going on inside of you. Our reality just mirrors what we're thinking and what we're feeling. So the law of correspondence says, whatever's going on in here is going to happen out here. Whatever goes on above happens below. And that's everything in the universe. And it's this simple. If you want to change something in your life, if you're not getting the results that you're wanting, don't go try to change other people or things on the outside. You have to, a superior person goes, what am I doing in here? What am I thinking? What am I feeling where I'm getting these results? Or people are acting this way towards me. You guys understand that? If you can understand that, you can change your whole life. And that's what superior human beings do. They don't try to change external things. They change things on the inside. And then when they do that, the outside changes too. And that goes from health to money to being a better beach volleyball player. Because if you're not thinking inside of you about health or getting stronger, are you ever going to get stronger or healthier? No, once you start thinking about it and having a better attitude inside, and I see some of you are starting to understand this stuff we're talking about because you're changing. Everything in your lives is changing. And it's because your attitude inside is changing. Am I right? Yes? No? Yes? Okay. So here's the thing. How you see yourself, here's the second law that goes with this one, is the law of expectations. Is if you're expecting something, it usually happens. Like if I expect that Allie's gonna have a terrible practice today, and coach is gonna come, she's not with it, I will find things that she does to fulfill my expectations for her. And that's the law of expectation. If we expect that we're gonna fail, sure enough, we'll fail. If we have an expectation that we're gonna be successful as a club, then sure enough, this club will be successful. Has anybody gone up to the service line and had a just, man, I'm not serving very good today? or I don't feel very good about this. They serve it in the net, serve it out of bounds. I mean, that's a quick demonstration of how the law works. But the law of expectations is always working in your life. And people who expect to get good results, get good results. People that think they're going to be a failure, they're going to be a failure. This is how this works. And these, okay, so you guys, in this club, I expect the best out of you. That's it. No negotiation. I expect the best out of every single one of you. When you walk through that door, when you step onto this property, I expect the best from you. I expect your best effort. I expect your best attitude. And then when you leave here, I expect that you're leading a life that is the best you possible. That's my expectations for all of you. And that goes from our oldest player and coach, Michael, to our youngest, Jesse. Okay? It goes for all of you. And Michael's a good friend of mine. We've had conversations that weren't very nice. But I expect the best out of him, and I'm not going to let it go. Same thing for Jesse. I love him and Michael. But if his attitude's not right, it's not okay. It's never going to be okay. And that goes for all of you. Okay? So 2 things. Stop trying to change other people and things on the outside. Start changing things on the inside, and the outside will take care of itself. This is a mirror. Your reality. Everything you see and hear and feel is a mirror of how you feel inside. Okay? And then expect the best out of yourself and other people you're around. And if somebody isn't coming up to that expectation, maybe they're not the best person for you to be influenced by. Okay? Pretty simple. Let's get our warm-up done, and we're going to be pulling players while we're doing our warm-up to get our test ticket. Okay? If you have an injury that I don't know about, or one of the coaches doesn't know about, come and talk to us privately so you don't have to do a test, or we'll retest on a later date. Everybody understand this? Good? Jackie?
Play 4 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Play 4.